Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Being a Carer with Kes. My name is Kesina Akwara Ati, a health and social care trainer. Welcome. Now for all of you out there who have liked, shared, subscribed, thank you so much. And I also want to assure you that your support and encouragement isn't taken for granted. I honestly appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your support. Now, if you're just joining or viewing this channel for the first time, come on now. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, as we move on. Now, the topic for today is dementia, challenging behavior, meaning, and how to deal with it. Now, before we get into the topic, as it were, let's first of all try to understand or make sense of challenging behavior from the perspective of the individual living with dementia. Can I say here too that a lot of these gentlemen and women living with dementia are frustrated. They are fearful. Some of them are in so much pain and discomfort. They feel ignored, overlooked, and they do not understand what is happening around them. And then, to put the icing on the cake, they are not in control of their lives. Now, permit me to say that some of these men and women used to be men and women of clout, influential, captains of industries, trailblazers, renowned men and women, setting the pace in their different areas of specialization or profession. Now, have a think about that. How do you think they would feel? Now, let's go to the challenging behaviors, as it were. First up, you have them refusing to go to sleep. Getting some of them to sleep, trust me, sometimes can be very difficult. You have to soothe them, give them cups of tea before they actually do go to bed. Some would tell you that they have eaten, but they haven't. Or some would say they haven't eaten when they have. Some of them straight up refuse personal care to be done when it is glaring that they need personal care. For some others, it is hallucination. And in my previous video, I did say that as long as you are their carer, you have to see what they see. Now, the moment you tell them, oh, that's not true, there's nothing there, there's nobody there, they get distressed and angry and frustrated. You don't want that. We also have them being aggressive. And by that, I mean they are verbally insulting. They could attack you physically. Now, all those things, to be honest with you, is not personal. Don't take it personal. It's just where they are at the moment. Hope I'm making some sense as I'm saying these. Now, what are the meaning? Or what is the meaning of these different challenging behaviors? Because to be honest, these challenging behaviors, it differs from one person living with dementia to the other. It's not the same for everybody. Some are very nice and awesome. I mean awesome, bless them. Some, not so much. But what then do they mean? It could mean that they are trying to communicate a need that has not been met. And that is how they know how to. It could also mean that they are in pain, either from constipation or an infection. It could mean as well that they are not happy with the kind of treatment they are getting. And lastly, it could mean that they are lonely. Now, from my experience of going to different care homes to care for these lovely people, some of them have family, children, relatives coming to visit. And sometimes they are taken to their homes for the weekend or for the holidays. And there are others who nobody comes to see. Sad as that may sound, throughout 365 days of the year. How do you then expect them to feel? Ignored, unloved. Does that make any sense? Now, how do you deal with these challenging behaviors? You have to be calm. I remember in my second video, Qualities of a Good Carer, I did say that patience is key. Now, the patience is required in this scenario. You have to be calm. Getting angry or confrontational is of no use. And again, it is a no-no. It doesn't solve anything. Rather, be humorous. Have a sense of humor. Does that word sound familiar? See? Thirdly, you want to at least speak to them in a soothing tone. Your voice has got to be soft. You can't raise your voice at them at that particular point in time. No. It will only escalate the situation. Then you have cups of tea. Oh, trust me. They love their cups of tea. You could offer them a cup of tea to calm them down. They never said no to that. It solves a lot of issues, but not all. And then there again, you have the touch, a soothing touch to reassure them, to calm them. But you need to understand the individual you're working with or individuals you're working with. Some don't like that. So please, if you do identify that an individual doesn't like being touched when they're angry, do not, please. You don't want to know what's going to come up next. You don't want to know what's going to come up next. Not at all. And of course, playing music. Oh my gosh, it is a winner. Particularly the kind of music they're used to. That goes back to the days when they were in their 20s or in their 30s. Oh my God, it does a lot of magic. And if you can, dance with them, the waltz, whatever floats their boats, as you have come to identify by working with them on a daily basis. Yes? Now, I do hope that all these little tips and nuggets, if I may say, have been of help to you all out there. And to my colleagues on the field, I say salute and thank you for your awesome job. Keep the flag flying high. And if you're out there, you're very businesslike, you don't have time to chat or whatever with them, I implore you to please make the effort to chat with them. Yes? Okay, we're still friends. Lovely. Now, I know you've been wondering, so what is up? What is next case? Now, next week, I will be talking about epilepsy. So, stay tuned. And that is why you need to subscribe as well. So when the video pops up, you'll be the first to know exactly what epilepsy is. And until I see you next week, or should I say in my next video, never forget that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Salute.